Nowadays, a lot of the music can be split up into two of the most popular genres, K-pop and hip-hop. You can even say the two genres heavily influence each other. With Western artists now collaborating with K-pop idols, you would think that the genres have an unsaid synergy. But, due to the racism on both parties, it prohibits what could possibly be the greatest collaboration of all time. So whose fault is it? K-pop's or hip-hop's? To truly find out whose fault it is, we need to look at the history of both genres, starting with hip-hop. Hip-hop is credited to be founded by DJ Kool Herc in 1973. He was at a house party and would repeat and rewind certain parts of the music to isolate it and create musical breaks. This technique led to the hip-hop genre. One of the reasons for hip-hop's success was its truthfulness in its lyricism. Hip-hop artist Nas states, "Our generation had to find new ways to communicate. Its lyrics reflected our truth." Which brings us to hip-hop spread to Korea in the 80s. Hip-hop culture was first brought by African Americans during America's military presence via Itaewon clubs. These Itaewon clubs heavily utilized hip-hop dances such as b-boying and popularized hip-hop music in general. This new influx of culture skyrocketed the popularity of hip-hop in Korea and led to the creation of the first K-pop groups, which are often referred to as Koreanized black music. These new K-pop groups such as Sotaji and The Boys started getting their popularity from there. They used the same meaning and catharsis as hip-hop had in America. Korean-American rapper Dumbfounded says hip-hop culture was a creative outlet for Asian minorities and their youth to express themselves freely and be themselves unapologetically. So, if both genres originally started off with the same meaning, what happened? After both genres developed, they further strayed away from its meaning and catharsis. The top 4 subjects in American hip-hop today are as follows: the streets, drugs, guns, and, bitches. There are also many references to Asian culture that are just incorrect. Nicki Minaj is infamous for putting chopsticks in her hair and wearing sexualized Chinese clothing, which is the only phrase that is able to describe the fusion of Chinese clothes she wears. While Americanized hip-hop took that route, K-hip-hop started to fuse with Korean traditional music called trot to create what is now known as K-pop. Although K-pop is a fusion between the two genres, K-pop nowadays takes more of a hip-hop approach than a trot approach. And more unfortunately, K-pop has stopped listening to its black creators it's derived from and started taking ideals and silencing voices. Many of the writers, producers, and choreographers for K-pop are black, but do not receive the same recognition and are treated very poorly by Korean music companies. In an interview I conducted with Chick, a music producer who has worked with popular K-pop groups such as EXO on popular songs such as Monster and Overdose, she says, "There's a lot of representation backstage, but they do not show black people curating and creating." When asked her opinion on how Korea would react to a black K-pop idol, she states they wouldn't like it because of the competition. There would be a lot of "they don't belong" mindsets. So to answer the question, who exactly is at fault for this? I would blame K-pop. While yes, hip-hop has discriminated toward Asians many times, there are so many Asian people in hip-hop, but it is rare to see a black person in K-pop. From my own experience of being a K-pop fan for 8 years and growing up around Korean people, there is an odd sacredness about who becomes an idol. When I was younger, I even auditioned for a K-pop company, only to lose many friends who said that I was disrespecting the genre by auditioning and not being Asian. The main argument for K-pop is that K-pop is only for Koreans, but that's largely untrue. Many of the idols aren't even Korean. They're of other Asian descent such as Thai, Vietnamese, or even Japanese. But then the argument could be extended to K-pop is only for Asians. But with black people having such a close tie to K-pop's past and present, the argument not only feels discriminatory, but is also largely untrue. However, there is still hope. In recent years, we have had 2 black idols, Alex Avrania and Fatau Samba of Black Swan. Collaborations with Western artists have also skyrocketed, from Jungkook collaborating with Usher to Megan Thee Stallion collaborating with Twice. Even now, K-pop idols are starting to push the narrative, with TXT's Taehyun stating the company is based on black music. These examples draw Black and Asian people together again, united under the same music.